Well, good morning and happy Tuesday. I just wanted to show you this, look. A clean playpen. You can see there's no mess on the puppy pad or the newspaper. So we went to bed about 10:30 last night and it's now about about 7:45 and he's done nothing in the playpen. He did go straight outside and do a big wee and a poo, so that is very good progress, isn't it? So my breakfast this morning is my usual big coffee with almond milk. Then I'm going to have overnight grape nuts. So I've got 40 grams of grape nuts with some flavoured quark. I've flavoured that with skinny syrup and almond essence that I used in the coma recipe, and then I've got some fresh strawberries. So it's 40 grams of grape nuts for your healthy extra B. So it's about 9 o'clock or just after, and we're just out, just us three, and most of the time he seems to be
Leave. Good boy. Good boy.
walking quite good, just with a bit of encouragement from Andrew every now and then. But yeah, it's certainly an improvement, so we are getting there, and we've no dog to follow. Well, we didn't have.
Ooh, right. See? Good boy.
Good boy.
Look at
He's
that.
walking so well now.
Exhale.
Come on, good boy. So we probably need to learn some controls. But just to get him walking is an achievement. Good boy. But look at that, isn't that different to a couple of days ago?
Where you going?
I know we should probably be walking at heel or whatever, but we're just happy with this progress. Hopefully we can work on all the other walking tips in time.
Charlie.
Well, wasn't that a nice walk? Sorry about my hair. I'll brush that before I go anywhere else. So yeah, he walked really well. We did have to carry him out of the door and onto the pavement, but after that, with a bit of encouragement from Andrew stayed in front a lot of the time and kept encouraging him on. Yeah, it was a really good walk, and it was quite good. At first, like if he went onto someone's driveway or something and I pulled him, he would lay down, but he gradually just started coming more and more, even when I was pulling the lead. And we did need the encouragement of another person like Andrew. So I'm a bit nervous about taking him on my own, but I'm sure all that will come in time. And so we walked to the field. So I think we've had about a 15-minute walk altogether, which was really good. Walked around the field, and he did a poo and a wee in the field on the lead, so we're really pleased with that. And by and large, we're very pleased with his progress. So I'm sure that there's things that we need to work on, like avoiding driveways and getting him to walk to heel, but I'm hoping that will all come in time. But just to get him walking feels like a victory today. So yeah, we've had a really nice walk. So it's now 10 o'clock and we're just having a drink. So I'm having a fruit tea. I'll show you which ones I'm having. I'm having these ones from Aldi, the Forest Fruits Infusions, and they're really nice. Andrew's having a coffee. My mum's coming today, but she's running late because the buses and trams are playing up, so I don't think she'll be here till 1 o'clock or 1:30. So I might pop into town in an hour or so because I have to go to town to pick her up anyway. But in the meantime, I'm just going to have half an hour relaxing and replying to some comments, which I want to thank you for all your lovely comments and support as usual. So it's now 11:10 and my mum's still having trouble getting here, but I think she'll be in our nearest town about 12:15. So I'm going to pop into town and have a look around maybe a couple of the charity shops, and I think we've got a Peacocks and a Bon Marche, and I'll have a look in there for some shorts. So you might see some clips from changing rooms, but it seems a little bit cooler now, doesn't it?
Yeah, we've got a nice breeze, haven't we?
A nice breeze. So I'm gonna go out and leave Andrew in charge of Charlie Bear, but he's been asleep since we got back from the walk, so we've had some peace and quiet. Just had a relaxing hour replying to comments and having a browse around. That's what holidays are for, really, aren't they? So I shall check in with you later. It's now 1:15, and as you can see, we're back home. I went round a couple of shops and my mum joined me. She's now successfully here. I couldn't show you any of the changing rooms because there were sales on in the shops and they were really busy. But I have got some bits from Peacocks and I've bought some shorts. So when I get some time, either this afternoon or this evening, I'll show you a little haul or do you a little get Andrew to do some recording. But you can see one of the tops here that I got from Peacocks, which was £4, but I'll show you properly later because it's time to get lunch on. Oh, my lunch today is a couple of slices of my potato onion frittata, or potato bhaji tortilla, I think that's what it's called, from the Eat Well for Less book. And then I've got a big salad, green leaves, red onions, tomatoes, peppers and cucumbers, and then I've got a tablespoon of the mango and chilli chutney from Crucials for half a sin. That's just balsamic vinegar from my salad. Then I've got a fruit bowl, an apple, an apricot, strawberries and blueberries with a Dr Pepper, so half a sin there. And my mum's got the hominy pie, which I got out of the freezer, with some beans and bacon and a few blueberries and strawberries, so my mum's eating sin-free as well. We're just on a walk with Mum. We've left Charlie at home with Andrew because we're out on I think it's about 3 kilometres altogether. And we were just wondering what this crop is in the field. So if anybody knows, let us know. Got little white flowers on. My mum thinks it might be potatoes. Yeah, if you can let us know. And hopefully we'll the horses will be out or the ponies will be out and I can show you. And it goes, the plantation field goes right over there, so it's massive. Here we are then, here's the ponies. I do want to bring Charlie up here sometime to get him used to horses and ponies, but it's a long way to carry him in the sling because this is actually near the end of the walk. And then we walk all the way back on that main road up there. There's my finger. Can't see my finger, but you can see the road up there and the ponies. But yeah, it's a bit of a cooler day. There's no sun, but it's nice walking weather. So, good afternoon. My mum's still here. She's just having a cup of tea. But before I take my mum back to the station and go to another exercise class tonight, I thought I'd show you my new clothes. Our walk was 3.6 kilometres and we've burned 350 calories, so that's another bit of exercise. So starting off, excuse the feet, I've got plenty of bites and plasters on from Charlie. I did get some shorts, they're knee-length black canvas ones and they're from Bon Marche. They're a size 14 and they're quite roomy. I did try a 12 on and they did go on, but they were a lot shorter, so I decided to go for this pair and they were £14 from Bon Marche, and then I happened to notice that Peacocks had a sale, so I got a few tops, well 3 tops. So this was one of the tops. It's a long sleeved, close fitting pink top with white flowers, and wait for this, it's a 12. So let me know what you think. Do you think it's a bit too tight, or do you like it? And it was £5 reduced. £4, sorry, Andrew's reminding me. £4 reduced from £8. So let me know what you think to that, and then I'll show you the next one. Then I got this red top with a ruffled sleeve, and this is a 14, and it's a little bit looser, I think you can see, and this was also £4. And finally I got this blouse type top, so it's a navy blue with a orange and blue flower pattern. Got fancy sleeves on it, which I'm actually not too sure about, but let me know. And then you've got a tie at the front. It was £5 and it's another size 12. So I think I've got a bargain there, and I'm really happy that I've got some size 12 tops.
See, still get them. Lots of loose, there's lots of loose leaves.
Yeah.
Dead leaves everywhere, you can see.
What have you got now? Mum can't resist the lure of a bit of gardening. Too much temptation. I've got Charlie up here by giving him chews so that he's not helping. I've got my leggings on ready to go to the class. There he goes again. Right, we better go and pick them up, hadn't we? Down. Good boy. Don't tease him. I've got sunshine again. I've just dropped my mum at the train station. Let's hope she has a pleasanter journey home than the journey here. And I'm back at the gym again. So today I'm doing circuit class, which is intervals. So you've got steps for different types of step training. You've got machines, which you'll have a turn on the machines, and then you've got like different sort of exercises like running for a minute, or press ups for a minute, or weights. And it's quite an easy laid back class, so you sort of get out what you put in, if you know what I mean. You know, it's up to you how much effort you put in. So I'm feeling good. I've already done a good walk today, and I'll just do this, and tonight there probably won't be much that interesting. I won't be able to film because it's a big room, and there's only certain places you can prop your phone up, and you're not really allowed to film. But yeah, it's a move it lose it class, so like I say, it can be as easy or as hard as you make it, but I'll put the effort in that I can. You can see the steps there. So the steps are there, and then the machines, and then bikes, weights, kettlebells and mats for press-ups, etc. So that's the setup of the room. So my evening meal is 2 low-sin sausages from a local butcher. They look like a tomato flavour, and they are half a sin each. I get them from a market stall in Selby. Then I've got some mixed veg, broccoli, cauliflower and carrots, and potato and carrot chips. Then the gravy is a no rich beef stock pot. You just make it up with a little bit less water, and it makes a lovely gravy. And these are free on the plan. Just be careful because there are some that are labelled stock pot gravy, which are not free. So you want to be looking for these ones here. And then I've got a no added sugar blackcurrant juice and a broccoli key lime pie flavour, which is free on the plan. Well, good evening. I'm back from my exercise class. I've been back a couple of hours probably. I've got my evening snacks ready, which I'll show you in a minute, and I'm in my pyjamas. The exercise class was good. I've been to that circuit class quite a few times, and it was one that I first started months ago, and then I went to swimming, but now swimming is too late and I can't face the late night, so I've gone back to my circuit class, and I always really enjoy it. When I came back, I took Charlie out. I knew I was going to get the name wrong. I took Charlie out for a walk on my own about 8 o'clock. It was a mix. It was laying down at some parts. I either just encouraged him or I picked him up and put him back on the pavement, and then he'd walk a little bit. So we walked to the shop and back, which was about 10 minutes, and it wasn't bad, and he did walk all the way back because I think he knew he was on his way home. So I'm a bit encouraged by that when it was just me and Charlie, but there's still work to be done. And we've had one accident today on the rug, but it was when Andrew was on the phone. So obviously not paying full attention, which you can't always do because you've got other things to do. So yeah, that's our day. Another good day. Some progress on all fronts. Plenty of exercise, plenty of training, plenty of walking for Charlie and for us. So my evening snacks are my usual big coffee. Now I haven't had my healthy extra A today. I do need to get some block cheese so I can cut some cheese up and eat that. But that's the odd day, it won't harm not having a healthy extra A. But I have had some almond milk. I've got a nectarine, and then I've got a packet of salt and vinegar squares, which are 5 sins. There you go. Salt and vinegar squares, 5 sins. And I've got one of the large Malteser bunnies for 8 sins. So I'm treating myself for 8 sins. So that's 5 and 8 is 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, sorry. So yeah, I'm ending on 15 sins because I've had 2 sins elsewhere in the day, or thereabouts. So 15 sins, another good day on plan, and thank you so much for watching.